Come and see skin. Guys, come and see. Quickly. Just come and see. Come and see skin. Wow. Come and see beards. Come and see ring. Come and see chain. Come and see the new garments for my friend's business line. He's Nigerian as well, from Lagos. And I'm going to his show. I'm going to Lagos at the end of the year. You'll see me there now. I'll be in your city. But come and see. Quickly. Come and see. I don't know if I should wear black with this, guys, or if the denim suits. So let me know if I should wear black jeans or if the denim suits. But come and see. Come and... Wow. I wasn't aware without the shirt, but I'm going to my parents now, so I can't be doing that. But anyways, come and see. Whoo, come and see. Okay, let's get into this. So, insiders are saying that, Whitney might walk. Kady, we're going to get into her, and Molly Marsh, child. She says, I'm going to be out the marshes. Molly Marsh was in the marshes. Well, she's about to get out of the marshes, but apparently she's back in Spain. Hey guys, it's Marsh. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Inject it into my veins. You understand? In the content that you're about to see, inject it into my veins. And let's get into this. Subscribe to the channel and let's get into this. So, we'll get into Kady first. A lot of people online are conversing how they feel that Kady is actually playing a huge game and that she has somebody on the outside and that she's just coming in basically for the ego boost, for the social boost, for the engagement boost, and that it is it. Reason being is because one, she rejected that kiss from Zach, of course, but even with the challenge yesterday, she was barely involved doing anything or kissing anybody, and she was just trying to remain loyal. A lot of people are conversing that she does have somebody on the outside, and that is why she is being this way and acting in this kind of way, because she's not being as hard-heading. I do think that Kady coming in has been a disappointment. I don't think that the Molly Marsh being dumped has anything to do with her, because any girl could have been in that position. I felt like, who she was on the show was who she was at that time. And that was iconic. Now she's grown, but she's not bringing any drama. I'm not seeing her doing anything in terms of being a bombshell. It is just quite underwhelming and boring. And this is what happens when we bring in old islanders. Our expectations are high because when you were on your season, you were iconic on your season. That was great for your season. And that's what it will remain in your season. It can't go and carry to other shows because it's not going to work. The flow is different. The way you were was because the flow was great. You're disrupting the flow in the new season, adding yourself. It doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. She's not doing anything, unfortunately. I loved Kady on her season. It was giving iconic, but here it's giving underwhelming. It's giving you don't fit with the girls. It's giving, I'm bored, honestly. And I feel like, maybe she does have somebody on the outside. Who knows, child? Who knows? We'll get into Molly Marsh. I really want to get into this story because a lot of people are saying that actually, guys, she is back in Spain. Now, if she is back in Spain, that to me is wild. Unless she's back in Spain for some holiday. But everybody is reporting that Molly Marsh is returning to Casa Amor, and that, Casa Amor return date is confirmed. It's definitely happening. But Molly Marsh flies back to Spain. Now, why would she fly back to Spain so suddenly? It doesn't make any sense. Is she going there just for a holiday with friends? Maybe. But a lot of people are reporting that she is back in Spain. It is confusing to me. That would be a surprise for everybody. Hello, she gets dumped. She's seen to be dumped. She's seen back in London. She gets interviewed. Everybody assumes that she's been dumped. And then, lo and behold, surprise, surprise to the audience as well as the contestants, she's back in the villa as she walks in. That will be interesting to see. As Kady and Zachariah grow close, Zachariah then sees Molly in the other villa and walks back in with her, and Kady's shocked. I feel like something like that might happen. In the first teaser tonight, it does look like Zachariah and Whitney are even having conversations. Now that is making sense to me. That is winning formula. Because of Whitney. Like, that is something that I feel like would make sense. We'll just see if that, comes into fruition, if that's going to happen. I feel like Zach goes where the wind blows and where it's favored. I feel like that is where he goes. He gets an understanding of who is the favorite girl, and he goes that way. But the fact that Whitney was not seen as one of the least favorite girls continuously, they pick up on these things, these contestants. So, who knows, child? Who really knows? But insiders are reporting, guys, that, Whitney might be one of the first contestants to actually walk from the villa. Insiders revealed that Whitney sobbed uncontrollably after Mehdi was booted out of the villa and admits she could have never predicted his departure. The French model was dramatically dumped alongside Mal, and Whitney, who consoled her by her co-stars in tonight's emotional installment of the show, hints that she cannot bear being in the villa without Mehdi. Wow, guys. I did not expect that. I really did not expect that. It's also that Whitney is so emotional after Maddie's departure. She sobs uncontrollably and struggles with the shock of having to say goodbye. She has the full support of her co-stars, especially the girls, but her future on the show is very uncertain. Everyone is hoping she finds the strength to carry on, and even Maddie told her not to give up. Tonight's episode definitely showcases the love between not only Whitney and Maddie, but the girls too, who rally around Whitney to comfort her. Wow. It's giving iconic. It's giving, you know, everybody wants to console you, help you, talk to you, and etc., etc. But when Molly Marsh was dumped, she went straight to the Marshes. Nobody was like saying anything. People were giving us dramatics and theatrics. Do I think Whitney will walk? I don't know. Do I want her to walk? Absolutely not. Because where are you walking to now? Where are you walking to? Because you're not walking to Maddie. You're not walking to this man. You have to free yourself immediately and remain in competition until your bad boy comes in. And the bad boy will come in during Casa, and then you'll be the bad girl, and then you could be bad bees together and call it a day. I just feel like we don't need you. I feel like we need Whitney to do a Sunham. That's what we needed to do. We needed to do a Sunham. We need her to find somebody in Casa more. Then the sparks are sparkling. Then the tingles are tingling. And then, you know, it now makes sense. Everything is tantalizing between these two, Whitney and the Casmo person, and then they can win Love Island. That is the formula for Whitney, and that is what she should focus on. The girl should not be walking out of the show. I don't think Maddie was really ever into her, to be honest with you. I feel like she was more into him. I feel like Maddie definitely didn't like her, but with the way he acted, it was very wild. Very wild. And I don't want people, even in the villa, looking at it like Whitney's more into him, and I don't want that for her because she doesn't deserve that. I want her to find somebody to allow Casa Amor. That's what it is. She needs to follow the Sunham formula, find a Casa Amor individual, do what Sunham and Kai did, and win the show. And that's exactly what I think that she's going to do, because right now, she was already people's favourites, but she's even more favoured considering how he treated her and considering how she's reacted to it, which has been calm and composed. The fact that he was saying that she was not composed blows my mind, because she was very composed, very relaxed, did not be angry in any capacity, yet there still was a conversation about her composure. Those type of microaggressions are very dangerous. And I feel like Whitney must have picked up on it or whatever, but it isn't that deep to them, and, you know, I'm sure they're fine together. But to assume that she made somebody cry, assume that he... and then he says that she doesn't speak that well, and then on top of that, you know, the composure, attitude, this, that, when she's been nothing but fine. It is dangerous, you know. It's not nice in any capacity, and I don't think that she deserves that in any way. They get on well when they are friends. They're laughing, they're kikiing, talking about food. When they're friends, it's fine. When it's about relationship, that's when I feel like Maddie has a lot more issues. He does those type of conversations and how you approach her is very and can be dangerous on the outside world. So hopefully she does not walk and she finds somebody in the villa. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe, guys. Click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another review.